What's going on, guys? We are live. So it has been a great trip so far. We are going to the Olympia this year in Las Vegas. It's my first time going to Olympia, so I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Got a great team with me. I'm with Team BSN, so most of you would have been to the BSN booth in previous years. Anyone that has been to Olympia, and I've heard it goes off, so I'm really looking forward to it. First time at the Olympia Expo, especially with Team BSN, so it's gonna be awesome, and really looking forward to it. Now this has been an awesome trip so far, but again, like, I've had a lot of questions as to how I manage my training when I'm traveling. So, because as we all know, training can be such a hard thing when you guys travel. The jet lag, everything, and it all like adds up, and you don't feel well. Your food is not well prepared as well, and you don't have everything on schedule. So how do we manage this? So I'm in a hotel, and it's been crazy because we don't have a fridge, which has actually been one of the hardest things. I don't have a microwave either, so it makes it really, really hard to manage my food intake, especially to even keep me nice and lean as well for the Olympia. But again, how do we do this? When I'm coming in for this expo, and I want to look good, I want to look nice and lean, and I've been able to manage a lot of it so far. So the first thing with nutrition I look at is sodium levels. Okay, I don't fully cut out my sodium, okay, and I still try and eat sustainably well. The only thing I do monitor my sodium intake quite a bit. Now, if I'm having more sodium in my food, I end up with my water load, and I end up drinking a little bit more water. So that's all I'm just monitoring this whole time. I've kept my diet quite similar. I've just have to substitute other things for other things, which has been fine. For instance, I can't really have rice, so I have rice cakes instead. So it's just little things, and you can get low sodium rice cakes as well, and everything. One thing that's really helped a lot, especially being in the States, has been Whole Foods. Being able to go to the Whole Foods store and basically still be able to eat a lot of foods low in sodium. But yeah, again, it's not, like I said, not that hard, not crazy. Just drinking a lot of water. That's the main thing. So especially my water load and face, it's really hot over here, so I don't even think I'm gonna drop much water for this expo, because I don't want my performance or my energy levels to go down at the expo. So just drinking gallons over here made life so much easier. For everyone watching, please hit a thumbs up. Guys, if you have any questions as well, feel free to ask me while I'm here. So training wise has been an interesting one. So I only dropped down on Sunday, so I haven't it's still taking even a while for my body to adjust. But I think I'm starting to get a better hang of it. I'm starting to feel better. My training has been awesome now. So I started off, especially when I dropped down, with a lot of high repetitions, and I'm training full body apart from legs. So I trained legs just before I jumped on the plane. So I don't have to train again for a week, because I only train legs once a week in my normal training schedule, unless I'm programming sometimes where I end up training legs more than once a week. Again, guys, feel free to ask any questions if you want, because I am here to help you guys, and I hope you guys are all having a lovely day. So yeah, like I said, I've trained legs. Sorry, I haven't trained legs, because I trained legs prior to jumping on the plane, so it made my life so much easier not having to train legs again. So right now what I'm doing is a full body workout. So for instance, yesterday I went in, what I started off was with chest. I did 2 chest exercises. One to focus on your overall chest and the both compound movements, and then the next one to focus on your upper chest. So really, really good, and really, really great to be able to target these muscle groups. And then I went on to back. I focused on upper back doing pull-up movements, and then I focused on my lower back doing some row movements as well. Again, trying to get mixed, trying to hit everything as much as possible. Then I went on to shoulders. So with delts, I did exercises that can hit all 3 heads using 4 exercises, superset all with each other. Did a few sets of those, and this is going to be coming up in my next vlog, because I recorded as much as I could with that. And then Again, you can't skip arm day, so had to do some arms and some abs. Okay, so guys, like I said, personally I prefer a if I'm on a holiday, I prefer doing more full body stuff, exclusion of my legs. I am going to be hitting legs on its own after the expo with hopefully my boy Simeon Panda. So if we do get it done, it will be all recorded so you guys can see, or I'll at least have some snippets for you guys to see and compile it all together, so it'll be fun. What's a good lower trap exercise by Navid Azizi? Lower trap exercise. Personally, with traps, I don't really isolate anything, but I prefer, if I was gonna go lower traps, I prefer behind the head shrugs. Again, I wouldn't go too heavy with behind the head shrugs because you are putting your joints in a position, especially if you're not used to the movement, where you're not used to it. So just be really careful with those kind of things. But that's something that I'll personally do. Traps, I'll go really, really heavy as well, and then finish off with some really, really high volume. So lots and lots and lots of reps as well. Pump as much blood into the muscle for sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. And it's one thing I've found and I've used for training most of my other muscle groups, especially the smaller muscle groups, is training with sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. You know, we all know there's different ways to train to grow, and I find that's really efficient, especially with smaller muscle groups, so I do not lose my form in the process. Guys, continue to ask questions. Love your work. Also, please hit that like button while you guys are here. Again, if you have any questions, nutrition or training wise, I'm here for you guys at the end of the day, so feel free to ask me. So yeah, going back onto dieting, when you're traveling, at the moment I'm eating pretty sustainably. If I do want a burger, I'll go out and eat a burger. Like, I've been to Protein House like 3 or 4 times already being on this trip, but being on this trip has been good as well, because I found that I've also seen there's so many different alternatives or places to eat that healthier, so it just gives me that like choice rather than sometimes back home, because you know, there's like, I prefer, if I was back home, I prefer to actually make my food. I don't eat out as much when I'm back home as opposed to you know, when I travel, especially when I don't have a kitchen. When I travel and I have a kitchen, I actually like to go to the shops and prepare my meals, because I prefer whole foods. I find that actually keeps me nice and lean as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, so it's just about managing my training. I'm always keeping really, really high volume. So yesterday, most of my exercises were about 20 reps per set. The reason for that as well, with also really, really limited rest. I did film during that. I tried to get my filming sets in like on the first set. So in between my actual sets, I didn't have much rest time. It's kind of like a warm-up set when I was doing my filming for that. And that's another way, if you want to train and film, guys, you can make it work, because I understand it's sometimes hard to film what you want to do, like and deliver it to an audience, and you like, you know, there's always that hard part of, you know, being able to train properly and also filming the workout you're doing. So it does get hard, but one trick I use is I basically try and film my warm-up sets, or even sometimes I just do an extra set so I don't count as a set and use that as a filming set. And then, you know, in between my workout, if I'm training with less breaks, what I do is I try and keep, like, I'll try and get my filming done in my first set, and then go from me to my partner continuously. And that's one of the things that I find makes it easy. Again, guys, feel free to ask any questions, and yeah, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And also, guys, who do you think is going to be, who are your top 5 votes for the Olympia as well? What's up, Justin Harris? Hope you're doing well. Shout out to Justin Harris. Guys, feel free to also hit that thumbs up button. You guys are legends and champions. And if you guys want me to also do some more live videos, I'll be more than happy to as well. I'm going to be training with my buddy Sam Dixon today. Sam Dixon is a Canadian bodybuilder. He competed with me in the Musclemania a few years ago, and yeah, I think he's doing the Super League competition. So over the weekend, so he's pretty strong, and it'll be good. Like, you know, it's good to be training with like-minded individuals as well, because, you know, they push you and they make you work hard. And this is exactly what I need at this point in time, when, you know, after I've come down from a plane, I'm easing up into my training and increasing the weight slowly, and trying to keep my body adjusted to what's perceived as normal. Yeah, but yeah, like, again, it's gonna be such a good time at the expo. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to meeting a lot of people and having fun. Like, one of the things I love about expos is just learning about people, because like, I'm always like training to better myself. I'm always trying to improve myself, but it's great being able to find out a little bit more about other people, what they're doing in their life. I've met so many inspirational people along the journey. People have lost lots and lots of weight, and there's just been so many things that has helped shape like people's lives, and it's just so nice to be able to see that, and be able to appreciate that, and use that as fuel for motivation. So when I train, so we all have times when we go to the gym and we don't even feel like training, but then for instance, you think about like, oh, this guy like lost 20 kilos, so this guy goes swole, but it's not a marathon. Sorry, it's not a sprint, it's more of a marathon. So we have to be consistent. So we want to try and turn those days that we're not feeling our best into still epic days. So imagine having a consistency of epicness with our training. We are going to make progress and we are going to be successful. And this does not even have to be just about training. This could be even about life. You putting in that hard work and working hard day in and day out, that the end result is going to be successful. So again, like, it's like I said, it's all about meeting people and being able to see what's in their life, how they've changed their life, how they've improved their life, and use that for fuel, for my own motivation as well. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in with me. I haven't been on live for a while and I apologize for that. I'm going to try to go on live as well while I'm at the expo. That's going to be pretty hard, but I'll try my best to. If not, keep up to date with me on my Instagram at Kwame Duah, exactly the same way my YouTube is spelled. Yeah, and you guys have a lovely time, and it's been a pleasure coming on live with you. Thank you.